YouTube, your girl is back. Your girl is back with another YouTube video. All right, y'all. Your girl is back. Your girl is back. Give me 1 second. Let me get my life together real quick. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right, hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Nyanta J, and I am back with another YouTube video. If you are listening to my beautiful voice and you are not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. That way you'll be notified whenever I post. And come on in, say hello if you are watching. Tell your girl, hey, 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 to let me know that you are in the building. Say hello, hello. And we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to be here for too long tonight, but I just wanted to come and talk about, just talk about Keesha. This is an OG topic, honey. As you all know, I actually started doing commentary because of the whole Keesha Kaylee drama. And baby, I think what is this? Like what, 4 years later? 4 years later, and here we are, honey. We are back. We are back full circle. Okay. And I just wanted to get into some things because, honey, the drama has kind of reignited, it's kind of bubbled up, and I just wanted to give my perspective and get into the conversation. And like I said, if you are watching, say hello so I can know that you're watching. I see I got a couple people in the building, so hello. I hope everyone is having a good day. Hey, no more drama. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, say hello so I can hear, so I can know that you're watching. I see we got some more people coming on in. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? How you doing? Thank y'all for joining tonight. But I said, oh my God, whoever thought we would be back here, honey? Whoever thought? Whoever thought we'd be back here? Hey, Brandy Wine. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. But yes, I said, you know what? I had to come out of retirement for this conversation because we haven't talked about Keesha in a very, very long time. And like I said, that's what really popped off me doing this whole commentary thing. So I'm gonna get into some things tonight because it's been some drama trying to kick back up, and y'all know, honey, I gotta come and I gotta make it all make some sense. Okay. Hey, Bliss Holly. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all for watching. So the other day I was just scrolling on my YouTube and I've been seeing it's been popping up on my page or whatever, that Ashli has started back being a little bit more active on YouTube. For those of you all, I know that I talk about, of course, another topic as well. I talk about Latrice a lot on here too. So a lot of the people who have newly followed me, they follow me because of Latrice as well. So before I started talking about Latrice, I talked about Keesha Kaylee. Danny in the YouTube street says, hey, now, yes, please catch me up. Okay, I'm gonna catch you up. I'm gonna do a little background. So yes, for those of you all who may be like confused because I usually talk about something else, before I started doing commentary on Latrice, I did commentary on Keesha Kaylee. Keesha Kaylee is a successful OG YouTuber. She was on YouTube back in the day. I was watching her when I was pregnant with my daughter. That was like 10 years ago. She started off college vlogging, showing her being a nanny, just doing her thing, popping her shit. She met her, her boyfriend they're still together. I don't know if they're engaged or not, but she met her man. They started doing couples content. Some scandal popped off. He had a baby outside the marriage. She wrote a book trying to clear it up to her subscribers. In the book, she mentioned, the other woman. She alluded to the fact that the other woman was a one-night stand, baby. All hell broke loose from there. The baby mama came out, did the most. They linked up with some trolls. The trolls dragged her, cost her a brand deal. Really, 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 really like went in on my girl. But Keesha was able to successfully, get that troll page taken down. And, here we are. And that's it. That was it, but it was a long drawn out process because a lot of people just do not like Keesha. I don't know what it is. Hey, OC girl. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for joining. But yes, it's just a lot of people that do not like Keesha. And I honestly don't understand what it is. Like when I first started doing commentary on Keesha, I tried to not be so biased towards Keesha because I was like, okay, well, this is a developing story. Maybe there's more layers to it. But as more layers to the story came out, I just still never understood why people just have so much hatred in their heart for my girl Keesha. So I just started being like, bump that. If you feel like I'm Team Keesha, yes, I'm Team Keesha. And so when I give my commentary tonight, I'm gonna be all the way Team Keesha because I just don't understand why are we back here? Why are we back here 4 years later? So as you all know, Ashley has started being a little bit more active on her YouTube channel. She's been, going live, doing her thing or whatever. And I guess the other day, a couple days ago, I'm a couple days late to the party, y'all. I went on a cruise. I took my baby on a cruise. So I've been gone. So we just got back Monday. So I'm just now catching up. But a couple of days ago, she did a live, and she pretty much, people were, I guess, wanting her to update them on, how's everything going with the co-parenting between her and Jeremy. And once again, in true Ashley fashion, she somehow, some way, now we're back to blaming Keesha for why everything is wrong. And now all, the reaction pages are back up and everybody wants to jump on the Keesha hate train. Hey, Frederick, why? Hey. But yeah, everybody want to jump back on the hate train because in the video, Ashley alluded to the fact that she stopped letting her child go over there because her and Keesha got into it because Keesha wanted to talk to her about, the things that transpired, years ago. And also, her baby told her that Keesha told him to call her mom. That was her story, and that was pretty much. I didn't watch it in its entirety. I'm be honest. But that was pretty much the book. She just, she just felt like, it was too much of Keesha being involved. She don't want to deal with Keesha. She want to deal with her baby daddy. She was over it, and so that's pretty much, why her son, she just did it, the whole him going over their thing. That was her perspective. Well, baby, Keisha came back with the receipts, baby. Keisha came back with the receipts. Keisha said, first of all, boo, why are you on here talking about this? I have not seen your child in almost a year. Keisha came back and she told us that, baby, she has not been around this girl's child since June of 2023. And here we are in almost June of 2024. Why are you on here talking about this? Okay. Exactly, Bless Holly. Like, this was a year ago. Like, yes, Danny, yes. So Keisha came back for that ass, and she was like, "Look, baby, why are we talking about this? I haven't seen your child in almost a year." Keisha also alluded to the fact that I guess around, I don't know when it was, but at some point, I guess Ashley's IG got hacked, and Keisha showed some receipts that allegedly, now this is nothing that is concrete, but allegedly, there's some hacker that supposedly one of Ashley's friends or some, Ashley was texting back and forth with the hacker, and in the midst of Ashley texting back and forth with the hacker to try to get her page back, there was also an anonymous number basically offering up Keisha's information in exchange for Ashley's page back, and Keisha feel like Ashley had something to do with it, and it just became a whole mess. And Keisha was pretty much like, I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but since you want to take it there, let's take it there, okay? Nikki Nicole says, girl, I swear, Keisha, exactly. Like, Keisha is living her life. Yes, the receipts were receipting, baby. And so that's pretty much the background of what happened. And now you have a lot of people, going live about it, reacting on it again. And everyone is still mad at Keisha. And I'm just like, that's why I said, let me go live. Why the fuck are we still blaming Keisha? Why are we still upset with Keisha? I don't understand how you all still are trying to basically, because these two grown ass people can't get their co-parenting situation together because Ashley and Jeremy cannot figure out to effectively communicate, and they can't figure out how to effectively co-parent the child that they had. I don't understand why we got to keep coming back to the conversation about Keisha. I just don't get it. Hey, Ming. Hey, girl. How you been? Hey. But yeah, like, I just don't understand for the life of me. And in this situation, like, when all that shit happened years ago, yes, there were parts that Keisha played and Ashley played and all that. But in this situation, how are we still trying to blame Keisha? Like, how the fuck are we still talking about, well, Keisha, she's sick. She's the problem. She needs to stay in her place. Because basically Keisha had recordings of, her interacting with August, and she pretty much played her recordings, and she proved like, I'm teaching him his family tree. I'm teaching him the distinction between, mommy and, me, Miss Keisha. And she, Keisha pretty much, she pretty much laid it out with the receipts. She showed her interactions, and everybody's still finding a way to bring this conversation back to let's blame Keisha. Let's make her the problem. When the problem is these two grown ass people, the mama and the daddy of the baby, need to get their shit together and figure out how to make it work. Okay? Why are we blaming someone who all this girl wants is the best for that child? All this girl wants is to support her man and figure out how to make this blended family work. And y'all are literally on here bashing her as if she's doing something wrong, when in some bitches that don't even accept when they're if they stay with their spouse or their boyfriend or whoever and they have other children, they don't even accept the situation. It's usually the girlfriend who got cheated on that makes the situation live in hell. But in this situation, you have someone who's trying. It seems like all she's trying to do is be there, and yet it's always some bullshit. And I just don't understand how we're still upset with Keesha. Like the shit, I don't know where everybody's brain cells is, but from all this information, I just don't understand. Yes, girl. It says, girl, I was trying to listen. It says, yes, Keisha has been doing her. Yes, that's what they said. D, like, why is she recording August? Why is she doing that? Why? I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. OC girl says, Mink, did you make it? Hey, Niecy. Hey. But yeah, I just don't understand. And thank you. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. As Keisha said, she was bad because of Jeremy's song as well. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, Ashli also was upset. I guess Jeremy, maybe have dissed her in a song or something, stuff like that. But I just feel like the bulk of the situation is, well, I feel like the root of the issue is, I feel like it's the blame still shouldn't be on Keisha. Honestly, I feel like the root of the situation is Ashli and Jeremy are going to have to figure out how to effectively co-parent. And I just don't understand for the life of me why we keep coming back to the internet with all these updates. If this man is not doing right, or if she won't let him see the baby, or it's petty shit going on, or whatever's happening, we got to be grown and start going to get some legal action. We got to start going to the courts. We got to start doing something. But coming on YouTube with this bullshit and then acting like, I'm not trying to start nothing. Well, what you think gonna happen? Like, why is it all this animosity towards this girl who man you slept with? I mean, let's just be real. Let's just call a thing a thing. At the end of the day, you knowingly had a baby by somebody else's boyfriend, whether they was married, not married, on a break, whatever, whether he told you it was a job, whatever it was, this man had a platform where he was with this woman all day, every day, with half 500,000 people to see. Okay. And you saw that. And you didn't get pregnant not once, but twice. And you decided to have your baby. So at this point, what the fuck do you want from Keisha? Because I'm just confused. I'm just confused by the whole thing. Like, right, what was in the song? What did he say? Keisha said on pay. Okay. Keisha had the receipts, baby. And then you got the people, hey, who Kim? Hey. But yeah, then you got the people like, oh, this is fishy. I think Keisha had something to do with it. Oh my God. Like, girl, listen, let me tell you something. When Ashli came out here and she linked up with Paris and they did all that and they got that girl brand deals taken and all that, that was Ashli's, if that's what she want to call it, that was her lick back. Baby, she has gotten her quote unquote vengeance, okay? And life has went on. Why are we back here? And then for the people who always want to know what's going on with her and Jeremy, you're saying that Keisha is sick for being I guess you all want to call it an over-involved girlfriend. That's what you all want to say. Oh, she's overstepping her boundaries, or she needs to stay out of it. Well, it's no problem. It's from what it sounds like. It sounds like Ashli has no problem dropping her child off of there. It just sounds like Ashli just doesn't like Keisha, and she just basically want to drop her child off and want Keisha to shut the fuck up. And I'm sorry, baby, that's just not how it goes. That's just not how it goes. If your baby daddy say, "Look, I'm gone," drop him off with Keisha, and you drop it off with Keisha, and you drop the baby off with Keisha, and Keisha just so happened to want to have a conversation when you pick the baby up. I'm confused at what it is. What, even if you're a little irritated with the situation, even if you don't really care for her, even if you feel like she's dragging it out, even if you don't like her approach or delivery, I'm just confused at what the hell do you want this girl to do at this point? It sounds like Ashli just wants Keisha to be invisible. She wants Keisha to be the invisible babysitter. Okay. She wants Keisha to keep her child, be around her child. Don't tell nobody about it. Shut the hell up. Don't vlog with my child over here. Don't put my child elbow in the camera. Don't show his book bag. Don't show his eyelash. She basically wants them to secretly co-parent. So all the people who hate Keisha, who support her, can keep supporting her. Like this is just the dumbest shit that I have witnessed. And I just, and I understand like it's a sticky situation because a lot did transpire. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I have been in a situation where I've dealt with someone who had somebody before. So this is not even a judgmental type of situation, but you want a lot to be in a non-traditional situation. If you wanted the fairy tale, if you wanted everything to go your damn way, if you wanted to, then you should have maybe made a better decision on the front end with who you had a baby by. And that's just facts. That's just what it is. It says because she can't. Exactly. Like Nisa said her IG got hacked, so she got to do YouTube now. That's what it's giving. It's giving something. It's giving these people, like the people who follow her, are so damn deranged and so obsessive that they literally got this girl literally trying to basically keep, doing anything in her power to beef with her baby daddy just to keep them satisfied. Like y'all, the people who always, oh, don't take them over there. We'll cash app you. Like you all are the sick people. You all say Keesha is sick for actually caring about this child, for actually trying to be a part of the co-parenting they got going on, for trying to make her for trying to still be there for her man. Y'all swear she just so sick because she's trying to make a blended family dynamic work. That's what y'all perspective is, because that's all I see her doing. Y'all say she's so sick for that, but y'all don't think it's sick that y'all keep peer pressuring this girl to beef with her baby daddy. Every time y'all see this girl send her child with his daddy, y'all are attacking her and blowing her up and harassing her because y'all see a book bag or an elbow or a piece of hair. Y'all don't think that is sick? Y'all don't think that it's sick that you all get mad every time this girl decides to send her child with the person who she had her child with? But you all say Keesha is sick because she's recording moments that her children are having with their brother. You all say that she's sick because she maybe wants to speak with Ashli as well about the co-parenting. You all say that she is so sick, but you don't think it's sick to keep asking this girl year after year after year and confronting her and trying to bully her into not letting her child see his daddy. Like what the fuck going on? Exactly. It sounds like she wants some control in a household. That's what it sounds like to me. And that she should have stayed with her girlfriend from the get-go. When the cheating cheats you out of peace, okay? It says Ashli has been a puppet to the trolls the first time they bought that baby birthday gifts and Forehead told her to get their money. Okay, like it's like she letting them puppeteer her into some bullshit. These people are not gonna be with you. God forbid anything happens to Jeremy or whatever. These people is not finna step up and do a motherfucking thing for you except for send you a measly ass cash up here and there just to be in your business, baby. At the end of the day, I'm not saying Jeremy's perfect either. It sounds like Jeremy needs to, put his foot down a little bit more as well and get some structure going on. Because I'm sorry, if I was Keesha, I would have been lost my shit by now. Baby, I would have been told her, baby, I don't give a fuck. Don't bring them over here no more if you don't want to. I'm not finna fight with you about your baby, and I got 3 kids of my own. If you don't want to bring them over here, don't bring them over here. But what you're not finna do is you're not finna stand in my face with an attitude after I don't forgave you for fucking my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go upside your head like some bitches would have did. I've been very great. You don't fuck my nigga. You came on the platform that I work on to make money. You got with a troll. You know what I'm saying? You got with the troll, y'all, did what you did, because I talked some shit about you, y'all took that, spun it, got my brand deal canceled, and I'm still trying to be patient with you. Baby, listen, if that was a regular person on the street with nothing to lose, she would have been got her ass towed up by now. That's just being honest. Because at what point are we gonna move the fuck on? Like, come on now. It says, yes, we are 4 years in. Yes, like we are 4 years in. Like Keesha has the patience of Job. Okay, she has the patience because, baby, I'm telling you, and I'm not even no ratchet, type of person. I don't even get down like that. But even in my last relationship, the child lived with us full time. So keep in mind, I'm taking care of this baby full time with my boyfriend. The baby mama was essentially a deadbeat. And even I got sick of the little bit of drama that she did cause whenever she did come around. Like, even I got to the point where I was like, what's up? Where you want to meet at? Cause you're not gonna be disrespecting me, and I'm trying to be a caring, loving person in your child's life. I'm not harming your child. I love this child. I'm being nurturing to this child. I'm just trying to be here for this child. And you want to keep disrespecting me, baby. my patience would have been shot by now. I'm just being honest. Keesha is a very special person. She has a lot of patience. Because, baby, when I tell you, I would have been told her, girl, you can kiss my ass and you ain't never got to come back over here. I don't give a fuck. But that's good that she's keeping her patience. It says after these move on with her feelings for that man, he don't want you, hun. I mean, because I just don't understand how by the time the baby fall, everybody should be over it. Like in the beginning, you're gonna expect some drama. In the beginning, you're gonna expect some drama and turmoil because it's fresh, it's new. Men lie, men play both sides. From the receipts that she provided, even after she came out here and pretended to be so upset about being called a one night stand, she was still entertaining him. She was still fighting down with the okie doke. So we get it. In the beginning, it's gonna be rocky. Feelings, emotions are high, postpartum, all that good stuff kicks in, and so we get that. So we understand that the co-parenting gonna be a little bit rocky. But baby, 4 years, you have to get the fuck out my face with this bullshit. Either you're gonna send your child over here or you not. Either you're gonna put your baby dad on child support or you're not. Okay? But coming on here trying to slick assassinate his girlfriend character, it don't give what I think she think it give. It just don't give that. That's fact. She has allowed the trolls to dictate what happened with her child and his father relationship. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all are gonna tell me that I'm not gonna send my child with his daddy. If he has a girlfriend who wants to happily watch these children, baby, go over there with mommy Keesha every weekend. If she's willing, I'm gone. Deuces. I think that what it is she knows that if she, allows Keesha to step in and if she allows everything to be peaceful over there, and if she goes along with it, then it will look as if, her and Keesha get along. It will upset the people and they will think that. And it's just like, you got to say, fuck these people. These people are crazy. These people hate a complete stranger so much to the point they will talk about her innocent children. They will call CPS on her. They will try to get her bag taken. Ain't nobody came in your job and tried to stop your bag. Ain't nobody making your life a living hell calling CPS on you every day. You cannot walk a mile in this girl's shoes. And people are like, well, why was she recording on the moments between her? Can you blame her for recording every damn thing? The way y'all go on and on, y'all see how y'all was ready to take the situation with her saying that Keesha told the baby to call her mama. Y'all see how y'all was ready to take that and run with it and drag her for filth? And then y'all want to ask a dumbass question like, well, why are you recording? Bitch, I would record too. I would record every damn thing. Matter of fact, putting a hidden camera in this motherfucker, okay? Because ain't nobody gonna say I'm over here mistreating this child. Ain't nobody finna say I'm over here doing nothing, baby. If you want to if I can put a camera inside my damn wig and put it on my forehead so you can see everything I do with your child, just so you don't have shit to say, baby, let's go. I mean, like, how can you all blame her? It's something simple as a small child calling her mama, get y'all all upset. Just imagine if any other thing, if she would have said anything else. Like, I just, baby, please. I will be recording too. Look, show your mama I ain't did nothing. We was playing today. Okay, I got it right here on video. Shit. It says would have turned her wig. They said who Kim says would have turned her wig like if by now. That's what I'm saying. Ashley is she's in a very good situation. Because when I tell you right now down here in Macon, Georgia, is somewhere gassing, it's somebody right now gassing up their Nissan Altima to go pull up to their baby dad or other baby mama house right now and beat the brakes off because she posted a status about her on Facebook. That's what goes on the norm around here. And you got this girl that has welcomed you into her home after she found out you was fucking her man. She tried to be cordial with you. Then she found out you still fucking her man. And then she tried to be cordial with you. Then you come to the internet and then you stop her bag. And then you link up with folks who dragging her kids and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And she's still trying to be patient with you, girl. You would have, man, you are lucky, ma'am. You don't understand how good you got it. Because if you was dealing with somebody who ain't got good sense, baby, talking about wig shook, child. It says Jeremy, I already said that she wasn't wife material. Exactly. We would all call her Mama Keesha. You want to watch my child? You actually care about my child? You actually love my child? You actually want to be there for my child and buy him things and do things for him? Baby, yes, Mommy Keesha. Go over there with Mommy Keesha, okay? Hey, Dr. Reese D. Hey, hey, hey. It says, so far, I understand that Ashli said she hasn't allowed the father to his son because his partner made her son call her mom last year, and she did nothing to ensure that didn't happen. And she did nothing to ensure that didn't happen going forward. Yeah, that's what's going on, Daddy. She's saying that basically it just be too much going on over there, and she doesn't like the fact that she's having to drop her child off with Keesha. She doesn't really want to deal with Keesha, and she's pretty much getting impatient with Jerry because pretty much she feels like he's letting Keesha handle everything. And she pretty much said the final, from the part of the live that I got to, she said she lost it and she was over it when the baby said that Keesha told him to call her mommy. And that was by far, I'm just not even being mean, that just was the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life, because that could be something that could easily be in a conversation. This is a small child. I know my step baby that I used to, that I used to live with every day. She used to call me mommy, but when her real mom was around, she knew damn well who that was. It was never a requirement for her to call me mommy. She just used to slip up and say mommy. Because when you're small and you hear somebody else saying mommy, mommy, like she's hearing my child say mommy all day, then she slip up and say mommy, and it's no big deal. Like, that's something that we can have a conversation about as an adult, reinforce the behavior, make sure the child know, hey, this is Keesha, your stepmom, and just keep it moving. That's just, I just don't understand. And then for the people like outraged in the comments, like, oh, don't ever send your baby back over there. She didn't say that Keesha pinched her child. She didn't say that Keesha hit her. She didn't say nothing other than, from so far from what I heard, she didn't say shit. But and also she said she feel like Keesha don't like her as well. She said she's not comfortable with him being over there, and she feels like the last conversation her and Keesha had, because I don't want to tell, because baby, people get up in arms when you start talking about this situation. Let me make sure I'm telling it all. She also said she don't feel like Keesha likes her based on last conversation. I'm just like, at this point, it really doesn't matter whether she likes you or not. It's if she respects you. That's the only thing that needs to be enforced. Because honestly, I wouldn't like your ass either, but I would never mistreat your child. You don't have to. There are a lot of adults that I don't necessarily care for, but I still respect them. There are plenty of people who you may have worked with in the past that you may not care for their character. You may not care for them as a person, but you're never going to do anything to harm them or their children. So as long as there's respect there, her personal feelings towards you for being one of the people that was sleeping with her nigga, I think that doesn't really matter, as long as she's treating your child right, and as long as she's not doing anything to child. I have yet to hear her say that her child can be mistreated. I mean, every time that she say she don't want him to go back, it's just because of some bullshit, like, oh, well, she can't keep, she put him in a vlog by accident, and I ask over and over again, like, just dumb shit. And I'm like, girl. Yeah, let's see. It says, I'm not ever gonna walk on eggshells in my own house by the child. I'm not. It's just like, and people like, yeah, Keesha knows what she's doing. Keesha has never put this child on the thumbnail. She's never ran up to this child and put his camera in the face. None of that. Anytime that we have, or people have caught up on the fact that August was over there, it was subliminal things that if you're just watching and you're watching just to watch and not thinking about the situation, you probably wouldn't even know he was there. So I just feel like, I'm not about to sit, if I'm a daily vlogger and this is a part of my major income, I'm not going to sit up here and we're not doing that. Like, if he over here, he over here. No, I will not put him in the thumbnail. No, I will not make any dedicated content about him. No, I will not shove the camera in his face. I won't do that. But what will I? But if a book bag is sitting on the counter, I'm not moving the fucking book bag if I don't feel like moving the book bag. Like, come on now. Just mess around and get done messing with me on. Okay, like I think that everyone's kind of like being so hard on Keesha. Like, if this was anybody else, this would have went really left by now. Like, if this was any regular person, like, this shit would never happen in real life. You would never walk into your baby daddy, other baby mama job and cause her to lose her job and then get to come back in her house and then just sit back. And I'm not gonna say, well, no, Keesha lost the sponsorship because of what she said. It's because of what she did. She didn't do shit but talk shit about somebody who she had forgiven for fucking with her man, and then she found out they was fucking around again, and she talked some shit to a team page. Oh, the fuck well. Oh well, get over it. She didn't do nothing. She didn't call your job and get you fired. She didn't come slash your tires. She didn't bust out your windows. She didn't get you kicked out of your apartment. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do none of that. She talked some shit about you as anybody would have did if you was somebody who was fucking a man. Like I'm just like I don't understand why people are acting like, oh, Keesha, she sold this and like what the fuck? I don't know what world you all live in, but I'm assuming you all are just perfect. But come on now, like let's not act dumb. Let's not act dumb. It's just like Ashley could never come to my house. Okay, baby, you can wait outside. I'll bring them to the car. Like you don't even gotta come in here. We ain't got shit to talk about. Like this lady allows you to come over the threshold of her door and sit on her sofa, and you talking about I just didn't feel like it was 7 o'clock in the morning. I just didn't feel like it was a proper time. Well, bitch, why you didn't sit in the car then? Why you just hey, can you bring him outside? Pack his bag, or I'll just come to the door. I'll come to the door. The hell? You wouldn't even be allowed on my couch. Because baby, please. After you disrespect me, that's a wrap. My ex, his baby mama, popping all that shit all the time, talking shit to me on Facebook and shit. Don't you're not coming nowhere in here. You can take her down them steps. When her mom pull up in this car, you can take her down into the car. You're not coming up in here because we've been got into it real bad. Hey, Miss Ebony. Hey. It says the child is calling her what his siblings are calling Keesha. They are children, and maybe what they hear exactly. They are children. They are small children. I could see if he said, she hit me or she did. Like she said, she told me to call her mom. And this was and then this is the crazy thing about it, this was a year ago. Like I just don't understand. We say Ashley's getting too old for what she gonna do. I think she's a bottle girl. It says, okay, she's supposed to like the hookah or somebody who slept with her man. Exactly, get the fuck out. Exactly, like y'all want her to literally kiss this girl ass as if she owed this girl anything. All she owes this girl is to respect her and her child. When they're, is not harm her child, be nice to her child, and just respect her, and not be evil and answer to her, whatever. I mean, that's really all because their kids are siblings. All they really owe each other is just some basic respect. But I don't know what world you all live in, but this shit normally don't go like this. Like if someone calls, you know what I'm saying? Like if someone is on a platform with people who are dragging my children and calling my children all type of names, and you're sitting up here while people are just going in on me, and I see you after that, we're gonna get into it. Like we're gonna get into it real bad at that. And it's and the people glaze over all of that, and then people are so stuck on Keesha talking shit about Ashley in the beginning and all of that, but then her own homegirl, who she's back cool with, Hazel, was talking shit about her too when they fell out. That's what people do when you piss them off. They talk shit. It was the Beyonce challenge then. Everybody was on mute when they leaked the group chat, and when Hazel was in there talking about her not being the best mom, and the child knows is snotty, and the child don't know no words, and she look a fucking mess. This your friend in real life that you forgave, and y'all moved past it. The friend, she took accountability. Y'all moved past it. So why can't you get past this situation with your baby daddy and Keesha? I just don't understand. Why can't we get past this? And you don't have to get past it with your baby daddy. But why are you still on here trying to lightweight, like kind of slide on the sly, like kind of still take digs at this girl and assassinate her character, when it's just like, but people essentially did the category of the same shit, dogged your ass out with strangers, because that's essentially what you was pissed off with Keesha for doing, and you kept dropping your child off with this girl mom. You didn't give a fuck. You let it go. Like I don't get it. It'd be the hypocrisy for me. And if Keesha was a vlogger when she slept with her man, she's still vlogging today. So what are we doing here? Exactly. Exactly. And she said Keesha had no response to a fed up situation. She was nicer than I ever could have been. Exactly. Because baby, if that would have been anybody else, you would have had to straight get in the field about your man. Okay? Yes, she could have never come to my house. If you don't like me, don't come here. Y'all can meet up at another location. She don't like me, but I'm not watching her child. You and your baby daddy figure that out. When you want to go out of town for your birthday, just talk to your baby daddy and y'all figure that. Don't ask me shit. I ain't watching nobody since I'm the bad guy, since I'm so evil. A lot of people would have had that same response. This girl still is trying and trying and trying. And here we are with this bullshit. It says if there's no court order, my man would have had to exclude me until he exactly. I would have told him, look, if you're not gonna go to court and get something in writing so that you and your baby mama can co-parent effectively, I'm not doing a motherfucking thing. Cause ain't nobody finna keep trying me about their child like I have to be around their child when I have my own kids. Like I'm not obsessed with your child. I'm not trying to harm your child. I don't have no weird obsession with your child. Like you're trying to make me look weird for caring about your child. Well, how about this? Y'all figure it out outside of me. I won't be watching anybody. I won't be doing anything. That's what she could have did. And you and her figure that out. You take her, y'all go to court, get a mediator, do whatever, and you all figure something out and leave me out of it. That's what the response could have been, but she's still trying, and yet that's still not good enough. Child, I don't get it. It says a year ago he wasn't talking clearly, so I know he didn't tell her that BS. OC girl, Lord. It says honestly, she's lying. August could barely talk a year ago. It says she's mad because she mad because that baby like that Keesha. That's just what it was. That's just what it was. It says, so this is why that trans bully is trying to step back to the scenes. Oh, I didn't know she was trying to step back. She probably is. Yeah, probably. Probably so. But I mean, at this point, they don't dog her ass out too. So shit, if she come back on here, she gonna be looking stupid too. It says Ashley thought her looks or lifestyle was going to go far. She looks a mess and life is catching up to her. Child, it's not giving what she thinks it's gonna give. And I just feel like, to the miserable people, to the people who have, no sense of, no sense of growth and no sense of just grace as a human being. Like to those people who live in a miserable place, this feels like, yeah, it's some drama. Let's cancel Keesha again. But to the people who got common sense and the people who know how life works, this shit looks so dumb. Think about how many of our great granddaddies or granddaddies, or hell, maybe even dads have had children outside of the relationship, and we have grown to grow up with these people and play with them and love them, and at the end of the day, and eventually the mamas end up getting along, and like shit like this it happens all the time. Is it a situation that is a little rocky? Yeah. Is it a situation that I would have liked to be in? No. But at the same time, this is real life shit. And I just feel like it's just people act like they live in this perfect bubble where nothing ever goes wrong and people don't get mad. And how dare she have a negative reaction to finding out that her man has a baby on the side? Like, it's just, I don't understand. And it's kind of frustrating to see people still talking the same way 4 years later. You still have hundreds and hundreds of comments of people just going in about shit that does not motherfucking matter. At the end of the day, this is this child's dad. The only two people that need to figure some shit out is Jeremy and Ashli. And if Keesha is having to step in because she's having to care for the child and she wants to just have a conversation so that way the air can be clear, who the fuck is anybody to tell her that she cannot? If you want to drop this child off to me and want me to keep the child and want me to follow all these rules, why can't I have a conversation with you? Why can't we clear the air so that way there's no animosity? You know what I'm saying? It says Ashli is letting her subscribers dictate how she handles Keesha. Yeah, and that's lame. Like, it's like at the end of the day, like if you want to get your lead back because you felt like she played in your face, you felt like she called you a one night stand. All right, you got your lead back. You came on here, you did what you did. You got, you know what I'm saying, you and your homegirl, whatever. But at this point, it's time to move on. Keesha she don't come on here and talk about you. She come on here and do her real estate and do her daily vlogs and move on. She ain't been on here, you know what I'm saying? She didn't even tell us about the whole situation until you came out. She didn't even tell us about her address being leaked and all that until, you came to the forefront. So it's like they want something out of Keesha that they cannot, the people who just don't like her. And even Ashley's like, you want something out of her that you can't give. Like, you want to get an attitude with her because she wants to come over here and talk about some shit that happened 4 years ago. But you still want to come over here and feed people like feed people bullshit because of what happened 4 years ago. You still holding on to all the animosity from 4 years ago. That's why you feel obligated to come over here and get these people updates, because it's really none of their business. If they want to support you, they should support you whether you cool with your baby dad or not. Why does it matter? Did my child go see his dad? Y'all supposed to be here for me. This is my channel. The channel says the leeway. This doesn't say Lily in August. This says the leeway. So I don't owe y'all no update for what I'm doing with my baby dad. I don't owe y'all that. This is my baby dad. It's gonna be a journey. Sometimes we're gonna be cool. Sometimes we're not gonna be cool. We got to figure this shit out. Stop asking me about it. That's the approach that I would have took. Because by y'all asking me about y'all are asking me about my baby daddy. So that way I can then bring up his girlfriend. So that way y'all can then spend an hour and 2-3 hours in the comments typing up all this hateful shit about his girlfriend, which is gonna then reignite the beef back between me and his girlfriend, which is why the girlfriend wants to clear the fucking air. Like, it says her subscribers LSA. It's definitely giving LSA. Yes, honey. It says I'm all caught up. Thanks. You think you're welcome. You're welcome. It says fuck that thing and his coming. Like, what you gonna come back and say? You got kicked off the whole damn platform, okay? You got kicked off the whole fucking platform, you know? And at this point, it's 4 years later. This shit is done for. It's done for. It's 4 years later. Everything has been exposed. What happened has happened, and Keesha is still thriving. Y'all swore she was gonna be somewhere, just no. She's very much still living her best life. She's very much still working. She's very much still providing. She's very much still doing her damn thing. And the plan that you had failed. Yeah, you affected her bag a little bit. Yeah, you cost her some money. Yeah, you cost her some trauma. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You caused hell in her life for a while, but it's like, okay, she's still here. Like, what God has for somebody, you can't take that away regardless. So it's kind of like everybody is trying to rouse back up. Like, they trying to use this situation that with Ashli and Jeremy with the whole co-parenting, they're trying to use that to kind of start back up the engine for the hate train. It's just like, kill that bullshit. That is bullshit. Okay, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she ain't took her ass down to the child support office yet. So obviously, the situation, like, y'all want to hold Keesha more accountable than y'all are holding her. Well, baby, if your baby dad ain't doing right, then what's going on? When we gonna get some court? When we gonna get some lawyers involved? When we gonna get some legal fees involved? When are we gonna do something about it, instead of coming up there to people on YouTube who don't give a fuck? They don't care. Let's say at Keesha and Jeremy break up tomorrow, and Keesha found her a whole other man, and guess what? They're not gonna give a damn. You think they're gonna be on your platform asking you, has August seen his dad? No, they're not gonna give a fuck. You know why? Because then it will be no longer associated with Keesha. Like, and it's just like, you play into the bullshit every time. Like, you got to stop playing. Like, don't let these people drive. And at the end of the day, nobody's trying to let Jeremy off the hook, right? So at the end of the day, he has to also do the work to make the situation, easier for everybody as well. So this is not trying to put everything on Ashli, but at the same time, it's kind of like what Keesha and Jeremy are not doing. They're not sitting on their platform, updating their platform about what the fuck going on behind the scenes, because it don't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay? As if these are emotionally unstable people about somebody else's business, can you imagine how they would handle the situation with them? Exactly. If y'all are this upset with someone who you all do not know, just imagine what you all would do if you all were in a relationship and your partner had a child outside of the relationship, and then that person in turn, came forward to clear the air, and that them clearing the air in turn cost you some of your money off your check. If y'all get this riled up about this petty bullshit, just put yourself in the person who you hate. Put yourself in their shoes, and how would you react to how would you handle it? Because y'all are very aggressive and hostile, but you all want Keesha to have all this grace. I just don't understand. I don't understand. As a Keisha's not the same person she was back then. She's tired of sparing Ashli. And I'll be like it too. And honestly, I think that was the only, I think that she should have never spared her. I think that she should have, that's what I've always said. Even when I was doing commentary back then, I think that she messed up by just not giving us her real raw emotions up front and letting it go on the front end. I think because she tried to be gracious and she tried to just, and I mean, I can't blame her, right? Because she has a platform, she has a brand. This is how she feed her children. So she couldn't just come in here and just, go in on nobody. But I think that her being so nice and understanding is probably, it didn't benefit her, because it's like, damn, like, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. Like, you got some people that were literally like, there are women who have literally unalived other women behind men. And that's I would never do that. But it's like, that's how crazy some women get behind these men. And so it's like, people are on here doing the most because she talks some shit. Like, child, because I don't think Ashli wants to make him legitimized. She likes dangling August in his face like a carrot to manipulate Jeremy. She uses them as babysitters so she can shake her ass. I mean, that's what it's given, because I feel like if it was really about, making sure, if it was really about the child, then at some point we're going to have to get serious about a schedule, and we're going to have to stick to it. And I'm going to have to swallow my pride and how I feel about your girlfriend. And if there needs to be a conversation to be had, it's going to be had, and we're going to have to move on from it and just figure out how to go. And if she's going to be the one who's going to be, with the children a lot of the times because you're busy, I'm busy, whatever, then of course me and her are going to have to have some type of conversation. You think you're just gonna keep dropping the child off over there, dropping off, shut up, don't talk to me, you're the help. That's what's giving. You're trying to treat her like she is a nanny or the help, when she is just an important piece of this puzzle as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have a baby by a man who lived by himself. You had a baby by a man who lived full time with somebody else. So it's like, when you make a bed, you have to lay in it. So like, you got to swallow your pride, boo. And quick, and like I said, Keesha has swallowed her pride. She swallowed it. I wouldn't apologize for shit I said. I wouldn't apologize for a fuck thing. Okay? She's came on here, she's apologized to you when she didn't even owe you that. And you still, like, it's still not good enough. I don't understand. Okay? All right. Let's see. Again, she likes to have control. Yeah, she likes to have control of the situation. It's just like, even her, like, maybe you all can send me some clips. I'm not sending you shit. I'm not sending you a damn thing. Okay? I won't put the baby in the camera. I won't shove the camera in his face. I won't have him in my thumbnails. I won't do dedicated content about your baby. That's as much respect as I'll give you. But am I going to not make, am I gonna, let me make sure his fingernail is not in here, let me make sure, like, and that's literally, and I know people who probably don't know what's going on, they're probably like, you all exaggerate. No, like, her subscribers will literally be like, she left a book bag in the video, you could see a piece of his hair, you could hear him say something. That is how petty they are. And then they will run back to her and be like, did you see this? Did you see it? As if this is not her baby daddy. Like, is you dumb or is you slow? It's kind of like, now if Keesha was on here, let's spend a day with August, okay, then that would be a lot, right? But none of that's going on. And like I said, as far as I've seen with Follow Keesha, she's been posting a lot of her real estate content. She hasn't even been as active as she used to be on this platform. She still posts her vlogs, but she's not even on here near as much as she was back in the day. Because like she said, she even had to go get a whole real estate license and even change her career paths just to get away from the negativity and find another stream of income. So that way no one can take the food off of her children's plate again. And it's just like, that's still not good enough. And I could go on, but I just was like, let me come speak my piece on the situation, because I feel like a lot of people are just being fucking delusional, being very much so delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we need to, it's time to give up the victim shit. Like, at the end of the day, there are no victim in this situation. These are three grown ass people, and this girl has not done anything as Keesha. She has not done anything except for just try to make the situation better. Just because some of us would not have stayed with the man, we would have left the man, we would have did this. Okay, cool. Because me personally, I would have been washing my hands with it after the first situation. After you telling me that I can't leave a book bag and a vlog, oh, oh, baby, now you got to get your baby mama. You're gonna have to get her, okay? You're gonna have to get her, and y'all gonna have to figure it out, and y'all can leave me alone out of it. Go on, take the baby over your mama house. Something, you know what I'm saying? That's honestly would have been a lot of people's approach. So to have someone that really loves, that's like in the world we live in today, to have people to have a village is a blessing. And if you had even if the village came by in an unfortunate way, right? Even if the village is not ideal, if you got someone that loves your child and wants to pour into your child and has not posed any harm to your child, whatever personal feelings you all have for each other, it's irrelevant. And like I think that Ashli kind of lives in a little bit of la la land. Like, of course she probably doesn't like you. I wouldn't like your ass either. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect you and I'm gonna make sure that when your child is with me, he's protected, he's safe, and he's loved. And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? It says Keesha vlogs very infrequently. They wanted her gone and she is doing bigger things. Exactly. Like Keesha ain't even on here enough anymore for people to even be in this much of a ruckus. Like they're acting like she's posting a vlog every single day and she's trying, like, she has not been around this child in a year. Why the fuck are we in an uproar at this point? Don't start this shit. Okay? This girl has been on her Instagram, popping her shit, selling her houses, doing her thing. If she ain't been around this child in a year, then what are we talking about, people? And can y'all please let this girl co-parent with her baby daddy in peace? Y'all act like y'all. I ain't even gonna say that. It says, "Yep, a lot of women wouldn't even extend an invite to the side child." Let's be honest. That's very honest. Like a lot of women who stay with men in those situations, they become bitter, they become evil, they become nasty. A lot of women will stay with their man and then know that they can't handle it and then take it out on the child. And like it could be way worse. And I'm not saying that's right, because if you take, I don't care how my child came about, you better treat my child right. You know what I'm saying? But it could be like, I don't think Ashley realized it, like it could really go extremely left. Like there are some there you think this girl is sick because she's actually being concerned, or she's actually just trying to be involved, or she's, you know what I'm saying? Like when there are people who would have basically told you where you and your child could go. Like there are some people out who really don't give a damn. There are some people who really crazy about men who just would do anything for a man. And you know, it just wouldn't have went that way if you was dealing with a regular old roundaway chick. And a lot of times you have to learn how to take lemons and make lemonade. And now because of this situation, if you would have had a baby by anybody else's man, nobody else would have gave a fuck. Nobody else would have gave a damn. It would have just been another day, another dollar, another day of two women messing with the same man, right? One, you know, a man playing both sides. You are able to have a platform now because of this situation, so you essentially benefited off of it. You have thousands of people invested in your life and who want to watch you, who want to tune into you. You can really take this and turn this into a whole other situation. But the whole trying to go back into a negative space and trying to paint this girl out to be some type of villain, like let's just cut the shit, okay? And that's all I had to say about it, you guys. I just feel like I don't understand the outrage. I don't understand the uproar. I mean, I feel like this is very petty. It's very high school. It's like it's just time to grow up. It's time to grow up. The damage has been done. It's 4 years later. The rocks have been thrown. Y'all came on here and y'all laid it out all. Y'all put it all on the floor. Everything has been put on the floor. Now it's just time to move forward. And there should be conversations had, because at the end of the day, you know, it has to be a give and take on both ends. Nobody's going to kiss your ass just because they they're going to be a part of your child's life. You have to also, you know, be willing to be open. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know, you literally got lucky in a situation. You got with someone who happened to have a platform of 500,000 people who were invested, that has now created income for you, you know, an extra stream of income for you to take care of your child. And you have the person who you basically, you know, got your clout off of. You know, this person still wants to be involved in your child's life. This person still wants to have a conversation with you. It's a win-win situation. If If that's what it sounds like, I'm sorry. If I slept with this girl, man, had a baby with her man, got pregnant by him not once but twice. She welcomed me into her home. I still was messing with her man. She still apologized to me after all that. She still tried to have a conversation with me, and she still tried to just be cool. It don't get no better than that, boo. Because I promise you, it wouldn't have went that way with anybody else. It would not have went that way. And it's another thing. A lot of people like, Keesha. So let me tell you something. Y'all favorite influencers, y'all favorite celebrities, favorite movie stars, actors, they have all been in relationships that we probably wouldn't be in. Okay. Get over it. Yes, Keisha's still with Jeremy. Yes, she's still trying to make it work. Yes, she's trying to stand beside her man. Get the fuck over it. Okay. People do it every day. Y'all don't say nothing when these celebrities do it. Y'all don't say nothing when these Instagram models do it. Y'all don't say nothing. It's called life. I'm convinced y'all don't watch TikTok. Baby, please. Y'all don't watch E. Kane and Chris? Okay. Listen, E. Kane right now, I'm proud of her because she's trying to go no contact with Chris. But baby, we literally watch her and Chris get the straight up hooking. He put his hands on her, she forgive him, go back. They make content. He put his hands on, she forgive him, go back. And people still love her and they still support her. And now she's trying to move on after this last incident. That's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is there are more extreme situations out here where people have stood beside their man and they still get love and they still get support. Because people understand it's life and nobody's perfect. You'll learn on your own time. You know? Pony Girl says yes. And so she better use this situation. Exactly. I would be using it. Baby, you want to watch my child? I be looking at my son. Hey, you want to go with Mommy Keesha? Mommy Keesha wants you. You want to go with her this weekend? Hell yes. You gotta put that pride to the side, boo, and fuck these people. Bump these people. Hell. It says, do you think Jeremy should deal with this on his own? Is his karma right? I think Jeremy should definitely do a little bit. I mean, and like I said, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I do think that he should really get control of this situation, and he should really put some boundaries in place, and really I understand a lot of black men they don't like putting the courts and stuff in a business. They don't like getting the man involved, but I feel like he should really take the situation serious and really take the reins and just find a situation that works. Maybe the drop off location needs to be your mama house. You may have to clear your schedule. You all have a set schedule going on. Hey, you just come to my mama house. Out, you can drop him off, pick him up from there, and until y'all can cool off, or until you can have a conversation with my girl and y'all can kind of get some common ground going, and you can kind of take accountability too, because it's been a whole bunch of Keesha taking accountability. It's been a whole bunch of Keesha having to be the bigger person, and it's like we're just sitting back kind of giving Ashli passes. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, he should really step up and really just make it more comfortable for Keesha, because it's been a lot of catering to Ashli. And I understand this is her child. She's the mom. Okay, cool. But at the same time, I think that he definitely should deal with her on his own for a little while and just completely remove Keesha from the situation, because it's too much. It's too heated. And me personally, I would be uncomfortable with it. I wouldn't even want to be around her child, because I would just be so nervous about being accused of things that I know I don't have intentions of doing. Because if you what I'm saying, if you're going this far, you can make up a whole narrative. What if he fall and scratch his knee? Then you're going to try to come tell your supporters I did it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to deal with it at this point. I would have to take a breather from it too if I was Keesha. Because that's just too much for one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. Exactly. She needs to learn how to use it to her advantage, And it's like I said, it's an unfortunate situation, and I just it's sad to see, because in a situation where I feel like Ashli's not a bad person. I don't think that she's a bad person. I just think that she's allowing the people who support her. I feel like she's allowing them to kind of manipulate her into being like this character. They want her to play this bitter baby mama role so bad when she really has no right to. Like, they want her to be this baby mama warrior, when she really no, from the rip, this was going to be a sticky situation to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that she's just fell victim to letting people get into her head and gas her up to be on the bullshit. And I think that, we all need to kind of come back to reality. If you can forgive your homegirl and you can be cool with her after she dogged your ass out in that chat with a whole bunch of strangers, and you can still let your child go over there freely. Your homegirl didn't like you at one point. You still sent your child over there, knowing you and your homegirl was beefing. You still sent your child to her mama house when y'all didn't like each other. So I don't understand why it's always got to be something. Like, if you're not comfortable with Keesha, then why the hell was you comfortable with Hazel mama still? Why was you comfortable with, like, I get it, like, okay, that was your friend. You all had a riff. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, it's if you can get over that, you can get over anything. Okay. Like, I just don't get it. And people gonna be like, well, it was a different story, but Keesha said this and she said it don't matter. Everybody got mad at each other. Everybody talked shit about each other. Everybody threw slugs. Every dog had their day in this situation. Everybody who was a main character in the story had their day. Now it's time to pick up the pieces, glue that shit together, and move forward. That's that. Because at the end of the day, there's an innocent child involved in this. And no, it's not all on Ashli. It's Jeremy's responsibility too. But the moral of the story is, we damn sure shouldn't be blaming Keesha for nothing. Because all she's just trying to do is just be a supportive partner. And at the end of the day, a lot of y'all done did a lot of dumb shit behind the scenes. So you can't talk about nobody else. And I don't think it's dumb. I think that if I'm going to be with somebody and we're going to move forward, I'm going to try to make the situation work. I'm going to try to make the co-parenting situation peaceful. Like, now, what am I saying that I probably would have took him back? No, I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a relationship person. I don't love hard. I'm the only child. I can very much so be by myself for the rest of my life and be fine. But, I feel like, if I would have been in her shoes and I'm going to be staying in my relationship, then why wouldn't I want to be an involved party? It would be weird to not be if I want this shit to be peaceful. And that's the shit that's going over y'all head. Okay? It says her supporters be giving her money though. She probably feels obligated. And then, yeah, I think it's she's being manipulated by them. But she's gonna have to get her backbone and be like, look, if y'all rock with me, y'all gotta rock with me for me, not for me hating my baby daddy. So if your support for me is only coming because you hate who I had a child with, and you are basing your support for me off of me, is contingent upon me and my baby daddy being on bad terms, that I don't want your support. That's what a real bitch would do. A real bitch wouldn't get blinded by the cash apps and the money and all that. And because ain't no amount of money going to make my household unpeaceful. Ain't no amount of money about to make me be sitting at home trying to find a babysitter when I got somebody over who don't mind watching them. Because these people, they're strangers from miles away. I'll cash app you. I'm not dropping. I would rather drop my child off with their father and his girlfriend versus dropping my child off with some strangers that y'all done cash app me to pay. No, I'm not doing that. So she just got to be a real bitch, and she got to put her big girl pants on and say, look, if y'all gonna be here for me, be here for me. But just know this, I'm not trying to make the whole narrative about me and my baby daddy beefing, because that's not gonna always be the case. Because people grow up. What y'all gonna be? Y'all gonna be 80 years old still beefing? Your child gonna be going to graduation and y'all gonna be at the graduation mean mugging? Like, no, you will get over it, as you should. And that's all I gotta say. I just feel like her supporters are delusional and evil. And y'all sitting up here wanting to drive a wedge between a little boy and his dad, and y'all rooting for that shit to fail is sick. Y'all are the sick ones. Keesha is not sick. She has done nothing wrong in this last situation. She ain't seen this child in over a year, so this shouldn't even be a thing right now. Stop instigating shit. This is this girl real life. She has to raise this child in real life when these cameras go off. And just stop trying to instigate and stop trying to coerce her to beef with this girl. Please. And that's all I got. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm finna go fix me and my baby something to eat. We finna relax and chill out. But I appreciate y'all. I just had to break this conversation. I was nice and refreshing seeing some of my OG subscribers, the people I used to be in the chat with. It's been a long time, and I appreciate y'all for still tuning in and listening to me after all this time. I know I be missing sometimes, and I come back and I'm talking about a whole other topic and y'all still here. So I really want to say I really appreciate y'all for being here with me tonight. And I wish everyone have a wonderful, wonderful night. And baby, if something else pops off, we'll be back. We'll be back to talk about it, but hopefully it don't. But if it do, we'll be right back here to talk about it. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all.